It's finally here, the very first autism treatment franchise in Austin, Texas. Hi, I'm NicholeDaher, founder of Success on the Spectrum. And SOS Wells Branch is passionate about equipping children with the social skills and communication skills that they need to thrive in a classroom setting. Very focused on school readiness, this program emphasizes routine, group instruction, peer interaction, and independence, laying a solid foundation for long-term academic success.
Hello, my name is Tanya Stalder. I am the owner of Success on the Spectrum Wells Branch, located in Austin, Texas. When I first started teaching 22 years ago, I knew I wanted to work in a class for children with autism. The programming did change throughout the years of me working at the district, but for probably the past 10 years, my kiddos were in a very highly inclusive program. We spent a lot of time in the general education classroom. We supported them where they needed to be supported, any type of area that they needed to be specific with. In that regards, I also had students that received private ABA therapy, and I knew that that really also benefited them, that it was a good fit for all of us. As a classroom teacher, I had ABA clinics come to my classroom for me to train them so they could do a better job getting the kiddos ready for public school. And from the get-go, from that time, I knew I wanted to do something with special needs kids.
My name is Chelsea Georgioulis. I'm the Clinical Director and BCBA here at Success on the Spectrum Wells Branch in Austin, Texas. I discovered the field of applied behavior analysis in undergrad, and within the first week, I had this aha moment that this makes sense. This is what I want to do the rest of my life. And here I am.
And then we have the tractor. Good job, girlfriend.
I think ABA overall has really blossomed into something that is very different from where it started.
I do know that it is the gold standard. I do know that for working with kids with autism, it has all the science behind it.
Being able to meet the kids where they're at, being able to incorporate play into those fun schemes, and work on goals in very creative ways so that they are learning skills is huge in how we provide treatment these days.
Right now I'm sitting in what some people would call the mock classroom. I really like to call it a classroom. It's a place that kiddos can come. We can work on the skills that they need so they can be successful in the general education class. What is it like if you're with a small group in a classroom and the teacher's standing up at the front teaching math, teaching reading, whatever they might be teaching? We will do those skills in here, but what we're really working on is the finesse of the class. How do we interact with each other? How do we wait our turn while we have our hand raised waiting for the teacher to call on us? Just really focusing on what a child would need to be successful in the general education classroom at school.
What are they going to need to be successful where they're at? What skills do they need? My plan for student A versus student B and even C, they're all personalized. Do I have certain skills that I want every student to have at a minimum? Yes, and a lot of that goes into safety. But from there, it's personalized to the families and what their goals are, because if I'm writing a treatment plan, if I'm working on goals, and I want them to carry it over, I need their buy-in.
We also have an added advantage because while the kiddos are in this classroom, their therapist is also with them. So they're getting the attention that they need, that they're getting that direct teach exactly what the expectation is. And we work on that through mastery and try to really get them to a place that they have now mastered that with the help of their therapist, also being able to generalize that out with the other kiddos and with whoever's leading the class. We definitely have state rooms, which some people might refer to as just therapy rooms. Those are a very important part of the day for the kiddos, but they're not the only part of the day. We also have social rooms. It's the fun place for the kids. If I have a new kiddo sign up to come to receive services here, I'm going to find out what their favorite toys are, and I'm going to be purchasing there, so they will be here on the first day. We also have an art room, and we have lots of arts and crafts that we do. And then at that same time, they can make something here and take it home and show their parents, so that's always fun. We have a sensory room. The sensory room is a place that kiddos can go in if they need to take a little time just to maybe chill, they need to have a little rest time, or there's some stimulating things in the sensory room too. And then another really important part of this center is we have an indoor playground, playscape. It is so much fun watching the kids on the playscape. It's probably one of the most enjoyable areas for the kids when it comes to getting their energy out, sliding, riding on scooters, so they really enjoy the playroom. When looking for a way for me to open my private ABA clinic, I did a lot of thought and research in what I wanted out of a clinic. And once I found Success on the Spectrum, there were a few things that I really found that my values matched their values. One of the top things that we matched on was the transparency in the clinic.
We do offer our parent viewing room. I think that's the main differentiation.
We have a parent viewing room which allows the parents to come into the clinic at any time. Some parents might stay for 5 minutes, some might stay for their child's whole session. And in that parent viewing room, we have monitors that have video with their child at that time.
Oh, yeah.
I really can sympathize with the fact that parents are taking their children to a therapy clinic, to a therapy center, and leaving them. It's not always intuitive just to trust everywhere that you go and that you take your child to. So again, I think that the cameras that we have throughout the building helps us instill that trust in the families. The parent viewing room also allows us, through the cameras and the video monitoring, to use the video for several different ways. We can use the videos for parent training.
Parent training is important because it helps the parent grow their skill set, and what we're doing here, it's a piece of the big picture. And if we're able to empower parents to, bring goals to us, help carry over goals in homes, essentially become me at home, that's where the picture becomes more full. And I think once a parent is comfortable carrying over different goals at home and is excited to come up with different skills they want to work on, a lot of that magic happens. We get to see the parents feeling empowered of, I saw how you guys were managing it and I was able to use some of those skills and it worked so well.
Choose this one. It's 2.
I love working with the clients.
My favorite part of the workday is when the kids are here, obviously. I have every one of the cameras on a monitor in my office. If I'm in my office, I am watching the cameras, not because of me wanting to check up on anyone, it's because I really enjoy it. I love seeing the kids be successful. I love to hear the therapist and the kiddos laughing. I love to see the parents in the parent viewing room having conversations and having coffee. All of those things really make me feel good because I know that we're doing good and I can see the growth in the kids, and essentially that's exactly why we are here.
Yeah, I think when everyone on the treatment team, the parents, the other providers, the center are all providing things consistently, it does lead to better treatment outcomes and greater success for the student. I've been able to see students that have discharged from therapy grow up and lead really amazing, successful lives. It's really why we're in the field.
One of the other things that really attracted me to Success on the Spectrum is their philosophy regarding community events. It might be just an autism family fun day. It might be the autism prom. I think that it really benefits the children that come to therapy here. They can be who they are with them not having to worry about what other people will think. And it's really because of that community feel and the acceptance. I worked in the school system for the past 22 years, so I've worked with a lot of different people. I think what we really need when we're hiring staff are people that have the love for the children. I can teach you how to teach someone to do math. I can teach someone how to read, but I can't teach anyone to love kiddos. Some people have it, but not all people have it, right? So I think that it's super important that we're looking at people that have a passion and that are in it for the kids and that they want to benefit the kids they work with.
My hope for these children is that they're happy, that they are able to live fulfilled lives, that they are able to get what they need through their time working with me to be successful, independent individuals and live happy and fulfilled lives.
My hope for any child with special needs, if it's autism, Down syndrome, whatever it might be, is that they can reach their full potential. We want to teach them independent skills to their capability, to what their ability is at that point. I know there's a lot of options for families that have children with autism, a lot of different companies that offer ABA services. For me, number one, I want to provide really top quality therapy for the kiddos.
I'm excited to be serving the Austin community and helping kiddos with autism reach their potential.
Let's make it official. So sail on by and see how this amazing learning center can help your child navigate the seas of autism.